personality plays such a large role in the way a person interacts with groups and produces their work. And understanding a person's personality in the organisation, either through testing or through conversation, can help determine, if they're a good fit for that organisation. How does organisational behaviour help in understanding that complex area of personality? Does it differ from organisational psychologists or traditional HR approaches?
Look, I think it sort of goes in swings and roundabouts if we look at personality testing and its role in recruitment, and obviously there's a huge body of research around personality in all of those fields that you mentioned. I've always been cautious around testing being used to put people into boxes, because one of the things we see, unfortunately, in practice is that a lot of testing that's used is not what we would call valid testing, valid and reliable. So it could be just something that somebody sort of made up based on some principles, but it's not actually a valid test. So then and there are some very famous ones that are regularly cited and used, that people say, yeah, that are not actually a valid test. And so then, if I say, Shay, we put you into this box, and then people are perceiving you in terms of the label we've given you in this box, and it's not actually even valid. And personality, yes, it's stable to some extent over time, but often it's now much less fixed and stable over time than we thought it was. And so this idea that if you look at neuroplasticity and the research that's emerged on that, in recent years, our ability to change is quite significant, and personality is often more, it changes in different situations that you're in as well. I'm sure anyone that, has been down at the pub on a Friday night might say their personality is a bit different than it is in the office on a Monday morning. So, I think we need to be cautious, and, we need to, of course, it's important to understand. So if you're more extroverted and you're more introverted, that is going to influence the type of environment that you might work best in and the way that you like to work. But I think this idea of just sort of putting everyone in boxes and then telling them to interact on the basis of, a particular style is limiting